That was a juvenile being dragged back into custody after an attempted escape from the Hastings Youth Academy in early April.
We've had 3 different escapes from the Hastings Youth Academy, and it's all taken place over a little over 60 days.
Hastings is a privately funded facility for youth who have been diagnosed with major mental health disorders. The facility, under the security of G4S Youth Services, is classified by the Department of Juvenile Justice as non-secure. This means the youth living there are considered to pose a low to moderate risk to the outside community. But in light of recent events, residents are concerned about their safety.
I was concerned because of the breakout. I'm glad it did capture the guys because I work with delinquent kids also. And so my concerns were that they bring them back into a safe place and so they won't get harmed also and harm others.
While others aren't as concerned, the sheriff's office is. In fact, they've even changed up their own patrols to keep an eye on the facility.
After that, we did put personnel on the perimeter of that facility for a couple weeks, and that was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 deputies at a time. So that was very expensive for us.
This protection comes with a price tag.
So in all of those instances, how does that affect your personnel? Like, does it take away from what you guys should be doing? Like, is this an overtime kind of thing for deputies? Like, how does...
Yes, yes, and yes.
The third escape alone cost the sheriff's office more than $40,000. Although Hastings Youth Academy contributed to these costs, most of the money came from the sheriff's office and taxpayer funds. G4S has been working with the DJJ and the sheriff's office to find a permanent solution to prevent future escapes.
We have a team of regional folks that go out, work with the provider, look to see are there any deficiencies. We'll continue to work with them, and if they are unable to provide the services that we need, we, have the option of canceling their contract.
Although this is a recent trend for Hastings Youth Academy, G4S Youth Services has dealt with other outbreaks from juvenile facilities around the state of Florida. 2 weeks ago, 3 juveniles escaped from another non-secure detention center in Jacksonville, run by the same security company. These events have prompted changes within G4S's operations and their facilities. Officials say one way they're going to try and stop more escapes from happening is to put no-climb fencing outside the perimeter. Hastings has begun to put a mesh material around the top of the fence and will later add an angled fence along the inside of the perimeter.
Nothing's 100%. So is there a possibility somebody could get out again? Absolutely. But with the new fence and some security measures put in place, some new policies, the chances of that happening are very slim.
Aside from structural improvements, G4S Youth Services is partnering with St. John's Sheriff's Office for additional security training to prevent any more juveniles from escaping.
It's our responsibility to make sure that they remain here safe and secure during that time.
All 3 agencies have the common goal of ensuring safety for both the juveniles and the community. Janae Muchmore, WUFT News.